All right, football fans, things are getting real. Now get in on all the action right now with my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. They're offering all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. So don't let this slip away. What I need you to do is download the DraftKings app and sign up using code TBC. Stay in on all the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Now combine multiple bets together from the same game. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, well, you can still join in with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have a shot to win cash prizes. So, just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code TBC and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code TBC only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wendy.
Hello.
Wendy Joan Williams, how are you?
Better now that I'm talking to you.
What's happening? We happy to hear from you. You know, it's been a lot. Lauren is here. Lauren Roques is here. Jess Hilarious is here.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Wendy.
So look, I have some things to get off my chest.
Oh, that's what we do here. We have a segment called Get It Off Your Chest, actually.
That's right.
Perfect. Well, you know, there's this lawsuit saying that the lawsuit is with Lifetime and A&E. And it's the lawsuit that I've been told I stand to win $20 million.
Now, what was the, let's refresh people on what the lawsuit was. What was the lawsuit, Lauren?
The lawsuit was that 4-part thing starring me on TV, which I only watched once, and I will never watch again in life. It was disgusting. And by the way, I watched it with my guardianship person, you know. Yes, we watched that together. And that was the first time that this guardianship person was like, oh, my gosh. And she was writing stuff down, and I was looking like, oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What happened with this? You know, I was, you know, to do that TV thing, it was 2 people who I won't say their names, but I can say 1 white woman and 1 black man.
Okay, and I read the court documents. You're talking about Sabrina Morrissey and Will Selby.
Anyway, they brokered, I don't know, a deal on behalf of me. Mm-hmm. And what kind of deal? I have no idea. I guess the clothing, the location, the money, you know, the money is blood money. It's money I don't want. Charlamagne, you and I have known each other for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And we've got good money. Isn't there such thing to you as blood money, like money you don't want, you don't care what amount of money it is?
I can remember a check you had to write when we worked together at WBLS, and you put that on the check. You put 4 blood money.
Thank you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You didn't approve that you had to write the check, and you put 4 blood money. So you've been pretty consistent about this your whole life.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, look, I'm dealing with these court people and my guardian person. And that is the big deal. So you know what? I don't have frontal temporal dementia. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting. That is a very rare thing for anybody to have. You understand what I'm saying? It's like one of those types of things where I'd be a blibbering idiot. Like I can't take a shower. I can't dress myself. I can't speak. I can't listen. I can't. I can't.
Well, Wendy, who dressed you when you was in the window for that TMZ doc? Because that was nice. You had the black cat suit on with the wig and the lipstick.
Well, excuse me. That was me doing for myself. You know what I'm saying? With a few bits of clothing that I got from storage. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? It's real. I'm on the 5th floor, and you know this 5th floor, as I told you, this is called the memory unit. It is for the people who live here that I guess don't remember anything at all. And I've seen the people. You know, when I order lunch. You know what I'm saying? And they're not bad people, you know, they're older, and I don't care if they're my age group, you know what I'm saying? Clearly. Like, who are these people? Why am I here? You know what I'm saying? And by the way, as I told you before, you know, to take the elevator, it's a locked unit on the 5th floor, you know what I'm saying? The memory unit floor.
Well,
literally, I do everything in the bedroom. You know, there's a gym to work out here, and I have yet for my guardian person to make this person or whatever so I can work out.
Sabrina
Using
Morrissey.
my money.
Sabrina Morrissey.
You know what I'm saying?
Sabrina Morrissey is her name.
And she can't even go to the gym.
Well, yes. In the meantime, I am not incapacitated. I am not a baby. You know what I'm saying? But I guess for Lifetime A&E, I stand to win all that money, so I'm supposed to be a blubbering idiot. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying, Wendy, is the lawsuit that was filed by Sabrina Morrissey, acting in her capacity as your guardian. She brought a lawsuit against A&E, and it claimed that the contract the company brokered to shoot the documentary wasn't valid since you didn't have the legal or mental capacity to authorize your participation in the title at the time.
Listen, I have to tell you something about my life, you know what I'm saying? And Charlamagne, you've known me for a long enough time, you know what I'm saying? I haven't had liquor in years now, you know what I'm saying? Yes, who doesn't go through problems in their life, divorce, this, that, the third, and then all of a sudden I got involved with this guardianship person, a judge, attorney, like my life has been...
Hold on, though, Wendy. One thing at a time. Sabrina Morrissey.
Wait. Whoa. Let me just address one important thing. Okay. I have been liquor free for years, and listen, it is not a big deal when somebody around me, you know what I'm saying, enjoys what they enjoy. You know what I'm saying? But that is not for me. You want to know why? Because I want to be sharp and tight. You know what I'm saying? Because when I get out of this guardianship, I don't even want to go into it, but I've already told you about it, Charlamagne.
Yes, you told
How
me.
I feel, and the way I'm going to move.
You said you want to date and fuck.
Oh, my God.
No, aside from that. I mean, please,
just
that's
the
a regular
stuff.
please.
I think you're talking about the
by the
business
way,
stuff, right? And just enjoying your life, Wendy? He done took it somewhere else.
Listen. I want to
Sounds like a Boosie song.
be in a lovely relationship with one person forever. In order to do that, you have to date. You have to date a lot. But that's not what I'm talking about so much, though. Listen, I've been in this guardianship for this long of an amount of time, and now A&E Lifetime, this lawsuit, please, I don't want that. I don't want a dime from that. I don't want any part of that. You know what I'm saying? They insist on me telling everybody that I have frontal temporal dementia. You know, Robbie Kaplan went on TMZ and talked about it. Now, I love TMZ, you know what I'm saying? And I'm watching, and they're talking about me, and I'm like, oh, my God, this person, Robbie Kaplan, is saying that, oh, my gosh, that Wendy has good days and bad days, and when she's this, and excuse me, frontal temporal dementia is a very, very serious thing, and very rare, I might add.
Well, Wendy,
how dare? Like of all the things that you come up with, you know what I'm saying?
I was looking at these court documents, and one thing that stood out to me, it said because there is no single diagnostic test for FTD, the frontal dementia, the process for diagnosing it on average takes more than 3 years from the disease's onset. How can they keep saying you have it when it takes 3 years to diagnose?
Well, they've taken away my phone, so I can't scroll stuff on my phone to learn about things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I haven't had my phone. This woman has my phone. This woman has my life, basically. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And by the way, I told you where I am. It goes between I told you where I'm living, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't want to go over that. It's very expensive, But, this whole thing about frontal temporal dementia is ridiculous, and I don't want this lawsuit. I don't want it at all. I want a shout-out, though, to the people at Lifetime. I've been in business with them before, you know what I'm saying? I did a couple of things there. They're good people to me. Well, and Wendy, I would love to do business with them again.
So you did.
This is not about Lifetime. It's about these two people.
So you're basically saying, Sabrina, it's not true that you didn't have the legal or mental capacity to authorize. You did have the legal or mental capacity to authorize your participation in the title. They just told you that it would be positive and beneficial to you.
Excuse me, and you want to know what? And don't forget about the black man. You know the black man's name.
Will Selby, yes.
Oh, my God. Will Selby is like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Really, Will?
So you don't want the lawsuit against Lifetime because you didn't you signed it knowing what you were signing.
No, I didn't know what I was signing. I guess. You know what? It was so long ago. There were so many people in the apartment from Lifetime A&E. Lifetime. You know, there's so many people in my apartment. There were so many people when we were going out. There were a lot of people, and I was, along for the ride because I'm the star. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So when she began, because A&E is saying that you were not mentally incapacitated when you signed the agreement for the documentary that they did, but then Sabrina came out and said that they were taking advantage of you because you couldn't make any of your own business decisions. Like, where was there a conversation that Sabrina had with you before she filed her the claims? Like, what was that about? Did you tell her you didn't want the lawsuit?
I don't know anything about Sabrina as far as that. Like I said, I only know about that person when we watched it together on TV. You know, she was never a part of this. I always said to myself, oh, well, what does a guardian do for me other than keep my money safe, allegedly?
Well, at this
I'm
point,
talking about money, allegedly, because now, my guardian person is represented by this expensive law firm, right? Did I talk to you about this, Charlamagne?
I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think you have to get into all of that, but the moral of the story is you
but
don't.
Excuse me, but it's my money. It's my money that my guardian is using regarding this lawsuit. And
Yes.
my money is slowly, I guess, dwindling away. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? My wallet is depleted with a few dollars. You understand?
Well,
and I've been in this situation for over 3 years.
I was about to say that, Wendy. According to reports, you were put into the conservatorship May 2022. So if that, front temporal dementia takes 3 years, right now it would be really difficult for you to, just track this conversation you're having with us because it's 2025.
It's a very serious and rare disease, frontal temporal dementia.
Yep.
If you call it a disease, I have no idea.
Yeah, it feels like when you signed this contract for the show, you knew you was participating in the show. You just didn't know that they was going to make you look the way that they made you look. And now that she's...
Listen. It was only one time, and we were at, a court thing, you know what I'm saying? And they were talking about it, and they were talking about, and I said, oh, what are you talking about? I would win what, $1 million? And I was told, oh, no. You know what I'm saying?
You mean when you
and
said
I didn't ask how much because it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? At first, I was like, well, okay, I guess. But quickly, like the day later, I'm like, no, I don't want that. And I'll continue to say, I don't want that. I don't want the lawsuit. I don't want to be a part of it. If my guardian person wants money from her, then she can do the suing on her behalf, and she can be the one to get the money. Not me. It is blood money. I don't want it.
So once again, Wendy, they had you. She's saying you didn't have the legal or mental capacity to authorize your participation. You're saying you did,
and that you met one time, and after that you changed your mind.
Correct. And by the way, like I said, I don't want that kind of money. I've worked with Lifetime several times. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Enough that I would love to do something with Lifetime again. They are good people to me, and I'm good people to them.
Absolutely. So okay, we got it. So that's the moral of the story. Are you going to be able to go see your father? They said you are.
Well, I thought that I was, and now it is. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
got you.
It's not definite anymore.
Yes. Excuse me.
Sorry.
But I do say that, I want to shout out to some people who've been very good to me.
Okay.
Including Charlamagne specifically. And Lauren, you too. But listen, it is about Harvey Levin at TMZ. Charlamagne, you and I have talked with Harvey. And that spectacular thing starring me happens next Wednesday, the 12th.
February 12th.
It's on Tubi. Yep,
Yes.
on Tubi.
Yes,
Yeah.
We have Jess Hilarious here. She's a Tubi star. And the
Are you?
Yes.
She's been in a lot of movies on Tubi.
And the Breakfast Club comes on Tubi. Yeah.
Thank you, Wendy.
Wow.
It's not about me. It's about you.
I also want to give good talk to, because I love my attorney. My attorney is Sabatu. I don't want to say the wrong last name. Sabatu. Salmon.
Sabatu Simmons?
You brought in a new attorney.
No, not Simmons. That's Russell Simmons. How dare you? No, Sabatu Salmon.
Salmon. Okay.
No, Salmon, yeah.
So that's your new attorney?
Oh, yes. And she is a good woman to me.
Okay. Well,
yes.
Well, good. So.
By the way, she also told me, no, Wendy, that frontal temporal dementia. What in the world? You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I don't understand the diagnosis of frontal temporal dementia because literally in your court papers it says there is no single diagnostic test for FTD, and the process for diagnosing FTD on average takes more than 3 years from the disease's onset. So it hasn't even been enough time for them to properly test you for that yet. So I don't know why they're going around saying that you have that.
And how do you get that? Like, how do you get that? Like, what do you go through? I don't even know about it. I can't even Google it. I can't even scroll it through my phone. I don't have anything with me.
What they said for you it was alcohol induced.
Well, I was talking about that, and
yes.
You know what? I don't know anything about that specifically, but I do know that yes, you know what I'm saying? Who doesn't drink wine that turns into vodka, at times in your life? You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you 100%, you can test me anytime you want. I am alcohol-free. And listen, I am not part of that people who, oh, my gosh, people who drink liquor, oh, I hate them. It's not that I hate them at all. You know what I'm saying? It's my thing that I care to take care of it on my own behalf. You know what I'm saying?
Did they have to retest you when you hired the new lawyer? Because they were saying that's something that
do they have to do what?
Did they retest you for your health or anything when you decided to hire the new lawyer?
Oh, no. I actually had, she was like a co-attorney. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I fired the main attorney. You know what I'm saying? The other day, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So you saw that on TV. I fired her.
Yeah.
And so stepping into attorney position is,
they
were a black woman. And I told you,
We reported on it, Wendy, and what I was told was that the judge might ask just to get the retesting, just to make sure that when you're making these decisions about your attorney, you know what you're doing. But I was saying that would help you. That's what me and Jess were talking about. If they did do that. So I didn't know if that came up
No,
yet.
my attorney is very good to me. Sadat Salami.
Got you.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a very good attorney. She's been very good to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know all the intricacies, even after all these years, you know what I'm saying, of what an attorney does, what a judge does, what a guardian person does, specifically, other than, my life. I'm done with this crap.
Well, we're rooting for you, and we're always here for you to get your messaging out. And I love when you call up because I think people are reminded of how erratic you are when you talk. So you're all over the place. So this has nothing to do with anything other than Wendy Williams being Wendy Williams.
Yeah, but it's disgusting that I have a fake frontal temporal dementia. It's fake.
Yeah, especially if somebody's trying to file a lawsuit on your behalf and they're using that to try to win this lawsuit against A&E, which you say you don't want no parts of the lawsuit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. Well.
By the way, Charlamagne, in the window, how does my liposuction and breast implant look?
You look tight. That's why I say you're not working out. You look tight.
You was snatched up, baby.
Yeah,
Thank you. Listen. When I saw through the window, on TMZ, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I wish my bangs weren't so down, but you know what? It wasn't. It was the window, and I had to look down to talk. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't see my whole body. You know what I'm saying?
So you should have stood up and pulled the wig forward so we could see.
Listen. 29 years ago, I got that done for me. Liposuction and breast implants.
Wow.
Just saying.
And they still sit.
People be having to go every 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. Listen, all right, so everybody.
Oh,
thank
I'm
you for
talking about
me.
Wendy, real quick. I wanted to tell you, I was talking to Cardi B yesterday, and she said that when you come home, she wants to introduce you to some people because you just mentioned a couple of things, as far as getting a little nip tuck here and there. She was like, she wanted to introduce you to some people so you can get real right, so you can be back on these streets and find a man.
Listen, let me tell you something. Cardi B is my person of interest. You know what I'm saying? I love me some Cardi B. Thank you, Cardi B.
And one other thing.
I'll definitely take you up on that.
And I told you this before, but I want to say it publicly. There's a great new artist named Doechii. She just won a Grammy this past Sunday. She has a song called "Denial is a River," based off that time that that woman called into the radio show to tell you that her husband was gay. Yes. And she just won a Grammy this past Sunday. And she reenacted reenacted that scene and everything. Who was the DJ she had in there with her, Lauren? It was Doechii and I want to say.
I was back and forth watching that on TV.
Yes.
Yeah, I was back and forth watching that.
Okay.
We love you, Wendy.
But I listen. I love the people are rooting for me, and not everybody is rooting for me. Some people want to see me fail, but I will not fail. I will always win.
Absolutely.
As long as I've got great people on my side and me, myself, and I.
Absolutely. And Miss Milan is her name. Doechii and Miss Milan recreated the Wendy Williams experience for that video, for the Denial is a River video.
Wow.
Yes. So
how creative.
That's right. So the young girls, you an influence on them too.
I listen. I love that. I love that. All right, everybody. I've got to go back to this dying facility, watching TV and spending my time.
All right, Wendy. Peace.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.